Good morning, everyone. Welcome to episode 2 of Maine Trails and Summits. It's like 5:30 in the morning. It's going to be a super hot day today, so I wanted to get started early. I'm here at Tumbledown in the Jacksons outside of Weld, Maine. Pretty easy to find. There's ample signage. From Weld, you take the road. Some people call it the number 6 road. Some people call it the Byron Road. For 3.7 miles, and you come to. There's a little parking area here behind me. Since there's nobody here, I got it. And just down the road, there's an overflow parking area. You can just barely see a sign there for it. And right across the road here, we have the trailhead. So something about these trails is that there are a lot of different options. There's actually 2 trailheads. Down the road, there's the Loop trailhead, but we're not going there today. Lots of signs around here for the Brook Trail, which is the most common one. It's short and it's not easy, but it's a short way up to get to Tumbledown Pond. We're not taking that today. It tends to be super crowded, and it's also short, which I'm not a huge fan of. So over here to the left, we have Parker Ridge, Little Jackson, Big Jackson trails. Also the Pond Link Trail is here. And that's the direction we are going today. The trails here are blue blaze and super easy to follow. This first mile of the Jacksons trail is pretty easy, just a little meandering hike through the woods, gaining just a little elevation. So we're gonna do Little Jackson and Tumbledown. Big Jackson is a little extra trail. I'll show you where it is. There's no view from up there. There's solar panels and a building, but unless you just want to claim having done the peak, not a whole lot to see. The trail's also a little overgrown because it's not used much. But we're going to take Parker Ridge one way and the Pond Link Trail the other way. Parker Ridge is definitely my favorite trail. It is very challenging, but the views kind of looking down on Tumbledown in the pond are totally worth it. And you follow the stream, it's really nice. So I'm about a mile in. Coming to a trail intersection here. Keep going straight for Little Jackson and turn left for Parker Ridge. And Jackson's trail goes down to the stream and crosses it. So we're going this way. I'm just realizing that I might not actually summit Little Jackson today. Maybe I will, but I'm thinking probably not, because here it is, 5:45, and I already feel like I'm in an oven. It is hot, hot, hot today. And to go up on Little Jackson, you spend a lot of time above tree line. On the one hand, there might be a breeze. On the other hand, the sun is going to be blazing. So my speed isn't going to be where normal it is because of this heat. I'm already a little on the slow side, so may just do these Tumbledown trails today and Little Jackson on another day. But we'll see. Parker Ridge Trail starts off real nice. Following the stream, I don't know if you can hear it. And after it turns away from the stream, you start climbing a little bit. It's not bad for a while. And then it does become a grueling climb, probably half a mile of some really tough stuff. But the view from the top of Parker Ridge, I promise you, is worth it. Quick stop here, about a 1/4 mile at Parker Ridge Trail. This nice little pool on the stream. After turning away from the stream, start uphill. The trail's fairly easy, but just a slow and steady slog. Almost 2 miles in, and things definitely start to get steeper. steep, very steep. Last little scramble before we get above tree line to the ridge. Whew. Out into the hot sun. Just to get up onto the ridge, got Webb Lake, Mount Blue way over there in the distance. I hit it right for the blueberries. Pretty good right now. For reference, it's July 21st. In case you want to come up here when the blueberries are out, I'm going to go just up here and you will see in the background Little Jackson, which I was going to climb today, but plans change. I'm moving exceptionally slow because of the heat. The humidity is just nasty. And coming up to an astounding view. There's Tumbledown Mountain itself. And I believe on the map there is the North Peak. And the loop trail comes up somewhere over that direction. Here where we can see the pond. I guess I gotta go a little further. So here we are. There's Tumbledown Pond. Pretty fantastic view up here. Get over to Little Jackson. Oh yeah, and just past it, there's Big Jackson over there. So I'm gonna go. It's about another 3/10 of a mile, maybe a little more down to the pond. All right, so we came down the Parker Ridge Trail and came to the intersection with Parker Ridge Trail going back up, and the Pond Link Trail goes that way, and that's about a mile to connect over to the Jackson's Trail. Just a short little distance down here to the pond. It's only a little after 7 in the morning, so it's not going to be packed. So the pond here it stays pretty cold. It's spring fed, and it's got some trout fishing. A lot of people do swim in it, so you come up and try to fish, you probably encounter people swimming in it. So you kind of just have to walk around the pond to find a place away from the swimmers. And I don't have a lot of time today, but I am going to take a nice little break and fish it a little bit. Coming up to another intersection here in a second. It's the intersection of where the Brook Trail comes in. I tell you what, the breeze up here feels a lot better. You can see the North Peak over there, or no, there's the North Peak. Different peak. There's some writing on the ground over here that shows you Brook and Parker Ridge. Helpful sign. There's the outlet stream. Here's the pond with Little Jackson up there. Island out there. So it's not very big. I'm gonna go that way. It's deeper down that end. fantastic. Where I am on this trail right now is part of the loop trail. If you came up the loop trail, you come up this way. Beautiful, beautiful view up here. And now I'm going to head over to the Pond Link Trail. So I'm heading up the Pond Link Trail. The very beginning is a little bit of a climb. But for the most part, it's a pretty flat trail. So you get this little gnarly little section out of the way. Just finishing up the Pond Link Trail. It was a little slippery because of the rain. So if you went that way, Little Jackson, I'm trying to think, I think it's maybe 1.5 miles to the summit of Little Jackson. And we've got about 2.5 miles back. In about 1.5 miles, we will intersect where we started the Parker Ridge Trail. And then 1 mile back out to the parking area. It's pretty easy downhill from here. And make good time. So here we are at the Tumbledown stream crossing. It's definitely higher than last time I was here, which is a good thing. If you come here earlier in the year, it's going to be a little much to cross. The water's a lot higher. But easy money right now. Got just over 1 mile left. Whew. It is hot, it is humid, and the bugs are bad. Otherwise, it's fantastic. And right up here, after that stream crossing, we come back to where we turned initially onto the Parker Ridge Trail. So we made a circle. Right back here where we were. Intersection. And out we go. 1 mile to go. Fortunately, we're easy stuff. Here we are, back again at the start. Ended up with about 9 miles. And I didn't see a single soul, which has never happened here, but I'm sure it's because of this heat. Everybody was a little smarter than me. Whew. I do have information over here. It's above the brook trails. I don't know if there's any trail maps. Sunglasses. Hey, we've got trail maps. I do not have one, and I'd like to have one. Alright. Back to my truck across the road, and I'm going home.